Welcome to our EnglishTack online instruction. Girth is the English word for a cinch. That's a piece of equipment that's used to hold the saddle on the horse's back. Billet straps are located under the saddle flap and they're used to buckle the girth to the saddle. And the saddle pad goes under the saddle to cushion and protect the horse. Here are the names to other parts of an English saddle, including the pommel at the front, the cantle at the back, and the stirrup leather and iron. Notice that the stirrups are run up the stirrup leather and sit right underneath the skirt. This is where they should be before you start tacking. Now let's watch how that's done. After your horse is groomed, start tacking with the saddle pad. Show it to the horse, then place the saddle pad on the middle of the horse's neck, sliding it back into place. This way, all the hairs on the horse's back are facing the same direction. Make sure the saddle pad covers the withers completely. If the horse has low withers, you'll be placing a half pad on the top part of the saddle pad that covers the withers. Or if a horse has a swayed back, you'll be placing a riser pad on the top of the saddle pad in the middle of the horse's back. The barn manager will add these to the tack if needed. Next is the saddle. First, make sure both of the stirrups are run up so they don't swing and knock against the horse. Hold the pommel of the saddle in your left hand and the cantle in your right hand. Show the saddle to the horse, then place the saddle gently on the horse's back, lined up with the withers. If the girth has elastic on one end, connect that to the left side. Slip the billet straps through the loop on the saddle pad, then buckle the elastic side of the girth to the lowest hole of the two outside billet straps. If there's a roller on the top bar, you're going to go under the roller. Now move around to the other side. Remember to stay very close or far away from the horse. First, slip the billet straps through the loop on the saddle pad. Then, standing at the shoulder of the horse facing the tail, reach under the horse with the top of your right hand rubbing the girth area and grab the girth, keeping it in contact with the horse. Buckle this other side of the girth to the same two outside billet straps on the right side of the saddle. Tighten just enough to hold the saddle in place, not too tight. The girth is tightened in 3 phases. When you first put on the saddle, make it snug but not overly tight. You check and tighten it again in the arena, and the instructor will check again before the student gets on. If the instructor forgets to check, please politely remind them. Remember to always groom the horse before tacking. Show the tack to the horse, then place it on the horse's back slowly and gently. And when you're working with the student, put all the tack on from the left side. To untack after a lesson, unbuckle the girth, move round to the other side, and unbuckle the other side. Also, remove the reins. When you're ready, put everything up over the saddle and pick everything up in one big piece, and then put everything away. And a few important reminders. Please keep the tack off the ground. Never wrap the reins or lead rope around your hand. Tack only when given permission and supervised by staff. And if you're having a hard time with something, ask staff for help. We appreciate your questions. Your next step is to complete the short quiz. Thank you.